first decided I wanted to be a voice for change when I was in the 2nd grade, when I began to do my Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. speeches. When I was in the 2nd grade, my teacher, Mrs. Leathers, allowed the class to listen to some of Dr. King's speeches. When I listened to the speeches, I was amazed and inspired because the pride that he puts into his speeches, everything that goes together and makes those speeches what they are like today, that's what makes them special and amazing to me. What I think about is how will this affect the people, how will they respond. Just like what Dr. King said in his speeches, that stuff is still happening. George Floyd got killed by a police officer. There's still racism in today's society. The first time that I experienced racism was in the summer of 2019 in Grays Creek, North Carolina. My family and I went to a fishing pond in Grays Creek, North Carolina, and we took out our tackle box and our fishing rods, and we saw 2 white gentlemen who later appeared to be workers at the fishing pond go into a station where you had to go in, tell them you were there, and then you'd have to go back and pay for your fishing and pay for your fish later. When he went in, he came back out and said that the workers had said it was closed to our kind, as in black individuals. So we got our tackle box, our fishing rods, and as we were putting them in the trunk of my father's car, we saw a white family pull up in their car, and my father said, "Hey, it's closed. It's closed. You can't go in there." But then the 2 workers ran outside and said, "No, it's closed to you. You can come in." My family and I were very aggravated after that experience. It felt at the time confusing. I was sad that people do these type of things. My hope for the future is that black people can get a seat at the table, can have a voice in politics, so that we can change some of these laws that go against us. I would like to be a successful astronaut. I would like to be an astronaut because, as you might know, in the 2030s, NASA is trying to land human beings on the planet Mars. I would like to be the first man on Pluto, and that is my goal and why I want to be an astronaut.